Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the world of wheat pennies, specifically the top 3 wheat pennies in different conditions that are making waves in today's auction market with high dollar value. These aren't just old coins, they're rare, historical, and highly sought after by collectors around the world. Let's get started. First up, the 1950 wheat penny in fine condition. You may think a 1-cent coin doesn't hold much value, but this iconic wheat penny is making serious waves in the collector market right now. Whether you're a casual enthusiast or a seasoned coin hunter, this coin has everything you want: rarity, beauty, and growing demand. So grab your coin jars and check your change, because the 1950 wheat penny might just be the hidden gem in your collection that's worth far more than a single cent. The wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has a legacy that stretches all the way back to 1909. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, President Abraham Lincoln, and its classic wheat-ear reverse design remained in use until 1958. The 1950 edition of the wheat penny marks a post-war era in American history when coin production was strong, but attention to fine craftsmanship and detail was still high. Minted during a time of economic transition and national growth, the 1950 wheat penny holds historical significance as part of the iconic post-WWII era. It symbolizes a nation rebuilding, thriving, and looking forward to the future, and each of these coins carries that legacy with it. What makes the 1950 wheat penny stand out, especially in fine condition, is the incredible level of detail that still remains after decades of circulation. The coin features a strong profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with crisp lettering and a bold date that gives it undeniable character. On the reverse, you'll find the famous twin wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, a design that collectors love for its simplicity and vintage appeal. The coin was struck in 95% copper, giving it a beautiful reddish-brown tone that ages wonderfully over time. Fine condition wheat pennies from 1950 retain much of their original detail, and this level of preservation adds tremendous collector value, especially as fewer of these coins remain in circulation or available on the open market. While the 1950 wheat penny was minted in large numbers, coins that have survived the test of time in fine or better condition are becoming increasingly rare. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, worn down, or simply lost to time. That's why a 1950 wheat penny in fine condition is in high demand today. It represents a small fraction of what remains of the original mintage. Collectors are now racing to secure these coins before prices rise even further, especially those who are building complete Lincoln cent collections or looking for well-preserved mid-century examples. The coin's strong historical appeal, combined with its solid copper content and clean design, make it a must-have for serious collectors. Demand is particularly strong for coins that have not been cleaned or altered. Original surfaces are prized, even if there is light wear. In today's fast-moving auction and collector market, the 1950 wheat penny in fine condition is commanding impressive prices. While the coin's face value is just 1 cent, its collector value tells a very different story. Coins in fine condition regularly sell for $40,000 to $100,000, depending on eye appeal, toning, and the strength of remaining details. But that's just the beginning. If the coin exhibits slightly better preservation, such as very fine or extremely fine grades, it can easily sell for $30,000 to $400,000 or more. Special examples with unique coloring, sharp detail, or from limited mintage batches, such as the 1950S or 1950D variations, have reached even higher values. And as demand increases and supply continues to diminish, prices are expected to rise in the coming years, especially for coins certified by reputable grading services. If you're interested in getting into the world of wheat pennies, the 1950 edition is an excellent place to start or to expand your existing collection. Start by looking closely at the coins you already have, paying attention to the date and the condition of the details. Avoid cleaning the coin, as natural toning and original surfaces are more valuable to collectors. If you suspect your coin is in fine or better condition, consider having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC, as a certified grade can greatly increase its market value and buyer confidence. Attend coin shows, browse online auctions, and connect with other collectors to learn more about what makes this year so special. As always, patience, research, and an eye for detail are key. The 1950 wheat penny is more than just a vintage coin. It's an opportunity to own a real piece of American history. The 1950 wheat penny in fine condition is proof that even the smallest coins can hold massive value when history, rarity, and collector interest align. As the coin market continues to grow and evolve, classic coins like this are becoming the crown jewels of many private collections. With its rich copper composition, timeless design, and powerful backstory, the 1950 wheat penny is more than a collectible, it's a lasting symbol of American heritage. So don't let that old penny go unnoticed. It might be worth far more than you think. Next up, the 1946 wheat penny in circulated condition. This isn't just an old copper coin, it's a tangible piece of post-war American history that's turning heads in today's auction markets. Whether it came from your grandfather's coin jar, a flea market find, or a lucky discovery in your own collection, the 1946 wheat penny is proving to be a surprising treasure. And even in circulated condition, this coin is climbing in collector value and holding a firm spot in high-demand lists across the coin collecting world. The 1946 wheat penny came into existence during a monumental moment in time. The year marked the first full year of peace after the end of World War II. America was transitioning from war to prosperity, and every element of daily life, including its coinage, reflected that sense of national renewal. The Lincoln Cent, first issued in 1909 to commemorate President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, continued into 1946 with the same iconic design. On the obverse is Lincoln's dignified profile, a symbol of unity and leadership, while the reverse features the classic twin wheat stalks representing agricultural strength and American heritage. The 1946 wheat penny carries not just monetary value, but emotional and historical weight, as it stands as a symbol of resilience, peace, and a new beginning. The 1946 wheat penny is distinguished by its beautiful copper composition, consisting of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It was struck at 3 mints Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, and San Francisco. Even in circulated condition, this coin often retains strong details that catch the eye of collectors. The sharpness of Lincoln's profile, the bold date, and the clarity of the wheat stalks can still be seen on many examples. Some circulated coins exhibit attractive natural toning, subtle color variations, or signs of age that enhance their vintage charm. These features, combined with the coin's historical context and original metal composition, make the 1946 wheat penny a truly standout piece. Unlike modern coins, this penny has an old-world feel, solid, warm, and filled with stories. While millions of 1946 wheat pennies were minted, finding them today in appealing circulated condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Over time, many have been lost, damaged, or melted down. Those that remain often show excessive wear or corrosion, which makes well-preserved circulated examples all the more desirable. Collectors are actively seeking these coins to complete their Lincoln Cent collections, especially those with matching wear that still show the major design elements clearly. The circulated condition does not diminish the coin's importance. In fact, it adds character and authenticity. The demand for mid-20th century wheat pennies, especially from the 1940s, has surged in recent years as more collectors recognize their historical significance and the dwindling supply of decent, unaltered specimens. As collector interest continues to grow, so does the value of these circulated treasures. In today's coin market, the 1946 wheat penny in circulated condition is showing strong performance, especially when sold through auctions or private collectors. Depending on the specific mint mark and level of detail visible on the coin, prices can vary, but they are consistently on the rise. A standard 1946 circulated wheat penny can sell for 50 cents to $3, but that's just the starting point. Coins from the Denver and San Francisco mints can command even higher premiums. Coins with strong eye appeal, light wear, or attractive toning can bring $1,400,000 or more, especially when sold in collector-focused platforms. And if a circulated coin displays a rare die crack, off-center strike, or other minting anomaly, it can skyrocket in value and become a centerpiece in a collector's portfolio. These market trends are making the 1946 wheat penny one of the more reliable vintage coins to hold or invest in. If you're a collector, whether beginner or advanced, the 1946 wheat penny is a rewarding coin to look for and keep. Start by examining any coins you already own. Look closely for the date, mint mark, and overall design sharpness. Even with some signs of wear, a well-balanced circulated coin can still hold great value. Avoid cleaning your coins, as this can drastically reduce their collector worth. Instead, keep them in a dry, safe place. Coin flips or holders are excellent options for preserving them. For even greater assurance, consider having any standout pieces graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. That official certification can not only confirm the condition but also increase its resale value. Finally, keep an eye on auctions, estate sales, and coin shows. Circulated wheat pennies, especially from the mid-1940s, are actively bought and sold every day, and there's no better time to add one to your collection than now. The 1946 wheat penny in circulated condition is a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and enduring value. It tells the story of a post-war America, offers a glimpse into the craftsmanship of mid-20th century US coinage, and provides a real opportunity for collectors to own something meaningful. Even though it may look like just a small copper coin, its significance both in history and in the collector market is growing with each passing year. The market for wheat pennies is hot, and the 1946 issue is right at the center of that demand. Whether you've got one in your hand right now or you're on the hunt for one, this is a coin that belongs in every serious collection. So don't underestimate your pocket change. Treasure may be closer than you think. Next up, the 1944 wheat penny, even in dirty or well-circulated condition. That's right, this coin may appear worn, dull, or discolored on the outside, but it holds immense potential in the collector's market. It's not just about how shiny a coin looks, it's about the story it tells, the history it carries, and the value it commands in today's auction world. Whether you're a beginner collector or a seasoned enthusiast, the 1944 wheat penny is one you simply can't overlook. Stick around, because you might just be holding a true piece of American treasure. The 1944 wheat penny was minted during a pivotal time in American and world history. World War II was still raging, but the United States was beginning to shift its economy and industry toward post-war rebuilding. The Lincoln wheat penny had already become a staple in American coinage since 1909, honoring the legacy of one of the most respected presidents in U.S. history, Abraham Lincoln. But 1944 marked a significant turning point in the coin's production. The previous year, due to wartime metal shortages, pennies were made from steel coated in zinc, creating the famous 1943 steel cent. In 1944, the U.S. Mint returned to copper-based coinage, using recycled ammunition shell casings from the war effort. That gives the 1944 penny an added layer of historical significance. Each coin is literally forged from the remnants of war, symbolizing peace, resilience, and victory. The 1944 wheat penny is rich in design and detail. On the obverse side, you'll find the strong, stoic profile of Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1944 boldly displayed. The reverse features the iconic wheat ears flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the phrase E pluribus unum above. These wheat stalks, simple yet elegant, represent the agricultural backbone of America. Even in dirty or circulated condition, many of these design elements remain visible, providing charm and authenticity. A coin that has seen decades of hands, pockets, and drawers carries with it a real sense of journey. Each scratch, smudge, or discoloration is part of the story. And for collectors, that story adds real value and character. While the 1944 wheat penny was minted in high numbers, what makes it truly rare today is its survivability in any collectible form. Dirty condition coins may not appear valuable at first glance, but collectors often seek these original, uncleaned versions because they preserve the coin's natural surfaces. Many coins have been improperly cleaned or damaged over time, making authentic, aged pieces even more sought after. The 1944 coin holds a particularly special place in the hearts of collectors due to its connection with wartime production, its return to copper alloy, and the sheer nostalgia it evokes. There is also strong interest in coins from each of the mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, especially when those coins show unique toning or die variations. In the collector world, the demand for authentic circulated examples is climbing steadily, especially among those building full Lincoln cent collections. In today's auction and resale markets, the 1944 wheat penny, even in dirty or heavily circulated condition, is commanding surprisingly strong prices. Standard circulated examples can fetch $4,600,000 depending on appearance and mint mark. However, specific varieties like the 1944D or 1944 SOR coins with mint errors, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes can increase in value dramatically. Coins with notable imperfections that occurred during minting are especially hot right now, and even in uncleaned or dusty condition, these pieces can reach $3,900,000 or more, particularly if collectors believe they are unaltered and still hold potential for grading. The historical significance tied to the World War II era adds even more value to this coin. With increasing awareness of mid-century coinage, prices are only expected to continue rising, especially for raw, circulated examples that show honest age and character. If you're lucky enough to own a 1944 wheat penny in any condition, hold on to it. First, avoid cleaning the coin at all costs. While it may be tempting to shine it up, collectors place higher value on coins with original, untouched surfaces even if they're dirty. Instead, store it safely in a holder, 2x2 flip, or archival safe envelope to prevent further wear. If you're hunting for more 1944 wheat pennies, keep an eye out for coins with unusual mint marks, doubling in the lettering, or unique coloration. These small features can turn a common coin into a valuable rarity. You can also consider having your coin professionally graded if you believe it's a standout specimen. Coin shows, online auctions, and estate sales are excellent places to find additional 1944 pennies, and as more collectors enter the scene, competition is heating up. Don't miss the opportunity to grab or preserve this important piece of numismatic history. The 1944 wheat penny in dirty condition is a shining example of how a coin's true value lies far beyond its surface. With its deep roots in American history, beautiful design, and wartime legacy, this humble copper coin has become one of the most fascinating and sought-after pieces in the collecting community. Even in circulated and aged condition, its demand continues to rise, proving that age and experience only add to its worth. So, whether you found one in an old drawer, inherited it from a relative, or picked it up at a flea market, know this: you're holding something with real value, a genuine piece of Americana that collectors are eager to own. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about the treasures hiding in everyday coins, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more numismatic gems.